Hi, welcome back. Good to see you all. Sorry about the delay there. It's funny because I honestly really don't like it when streams just have like a really long delay before they really start. So I'm just like, just start immediately. And now I'm starting to get why. Yeah, we're back. It's good to see everyone again. Hope you're all having a good night. I know it's kind of late when I'm doing this due to stuff. Like, I haven't really been able to do it as early as I wanted to, because I really prefer starting these things at 5 or even earlier than that. But, yeah, we're back. Hope everyone had a great start to their new year. Honestly, mine's going pretty well so far, which is strange for me. But, yeah, we're back. Now, we're not drawing, obviously. But before we start drawing, I can show you guys some of my stuff, some of my favorite art. Like, I have some of my sketchbooks here, and one of my many art books. Like, I have like over, at this point I have to have over 50 art books. I love art books, man. And they range from all kinds of stuff. I got anime stuff, obviously. Shigenori Soejima, Yoshiyuki Sadamoto, Hiroyuki Asada, Eiichiro Oda, Taita Kubo. I forget the artist's name for Naruto. Sorry. Some Capcom. Well, yeah, Capcom Street Fighter art. Definitely want to get another Capcom art book too. But yeah, besides just anime and video games, I got some stuff like got Botticelli over there. Got when I was in visiting my hometown a while back, got an art book about like a 1920s artist. And this one here that we're checking out, this is a Vincent van Gogh art book. So I just thought we could go through some of these art books. Well, I want to go over this Vincent van Gogh art book, and I want to go through some of my sketchbooks and some of my other drawings as well. I just thought it'd be fun, just to show you guys what I like. As fun as the Kaleidostar art streams were, and they were a lot of fun. I just really enjoy hey, that's not obviously that's not really my style. At least not the 20th anniversary picture that I drew. You saw some of my stuff. Well, some of my style. If I can find it. It's around here. I know it is. I think. There she blows. Yeah. And this is me. This is my style. For the most part. Yeah. And you see, I took Micah's suggestion seriously there. Yeah, this is more on me. I like drawing realistic muscles for the most part. I love getting my characters like realistic looking eyes, but still adding a bit of anime to their faces. That's me. That's more of what I like to do. But we're gonna get to that and more of that later. Well, in a second. But I thought we'd just take a look at one of my sketchbooks here. One of my art books here. Is this too close? Got some Gran Turismo music going on right now, so we can listen to that. I don't know why I didn't think that listening to Gran Turismo music would be a good idea. Ah, there we go. So I'm sure you're wondering, why Vincent van Gogh? Why did you choose Vincent van Gogh as the art book of choice? Like you said, you had 1,000,001 art books. Well, of all the art books that I have to say, this Vincent van Gogh one is probably the one that's going to get me the least in trouble with YouTube. Sorry, there's something on the screen. Yeah, I don't feel like getting in trouble with YouTube. Some of them can be a little different. And I do not feel like getting in trouble. Hopefully none of these other ones will get me in trouble either. Yeah, I got the whole idea of checking out art books from a Brian Lee O'Malley art stream. I just thought that would be kind of cool. We're definitely not reading all this, obviously. But I just... Yeah, look at that. I really like Vincent van Gogh's style. One of the earliest examples of Impressionist art, I think. I definitely want to learn more art history. It's because, I obviously have a huge appreciation for this kind of stuff. It's obviously not just anime that I'm into. Like, I also love all kinds of art, as long as it's good. That's why I hate modern art. But I just love art, man. I try to visit my local art museum as often as I can. I always find something nice to look at. I wonder if anyone will join in. Maybe not. Might be pretty bored. I really like stuff like this, You really need to, do some research on Van Gogh. I've seen the movie about him that came out recently, Loving Vincent. Oh my gosh, that movie is so good. Literally every single frame a painting. Just like, my goodness. What's that one? Potato eaters. Still life with open Bible. this from? Montmartre? It looks like it's somewhere in Paris. I definitely want to get better at drawing environments. Because, like, I love drawing people, and definitely people are... At least I feel drawing people is, like, the ultimate form of art, you know? But only just drawing people can get boring after a while, you know? That's why I like drawing. I want to get better at drawing environments. Like drawing people and places. That's awesome. Definitely want to be able to do that. If I don't hold it, it's gonna fall away. Maybe experimenting while streaming is the best idea. Whoa, I don't know what that did just now. That's what that did. Okay. Oh, good. Things are really falling apart, it seems. Sorry. I'll be right back. Well, I say I'll be right back, but I'm still here. Just sorry, something fell off on the thing holding the camera, and I'm trying to fix that now. Come on. Get in there. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Man. What happened? I'm gonna screw it in. See, maybe if it'll work now. This is not a good thing. Ah! Okay, I think we're making headway. Oh, brother. At least I thought we were making headway. Okay. That. Don't unplug. Sorry, I'm just talking to the phone. It wouldn't be a stream if something horrible didn't happen with it. Not a real stream, at least. Go in. Yeah. Okay. Nice and sturdy. Good. Alright, we're back. Sorry you had to suffer through that. Yeah, but should have just switched to some good music. So anyway, Van Gogh. I have not drawn any still lifes since high school. I remember a friend of mine said, like, seeing a Van Gogh picture in an art book is nothing like seeing a Van Gogh picture in person. Because he was just, like, you could really see each stroke that he made with his brush on that paper. On the canvas, you know? Oh, that's good. Terrace of the Cafe. I'm not gonna try and butcher that. I'm sorry, I can't get enough of stuff like this. I like Impressionism. It's good. It's nice. As long as you don't go too far, you know. Obviously, Impressionism led to stuff like modern art, but that doesn't mean modern art's bad. I have a Monet art book over there that I still need to look at. I'm just like, I really just, I love it. As much as I love realistic art as well, and I do, I just also really, really like this stuff. It's just always very colorful and vibrant and expressive. Back up. Okay, I think we need to raise the camera some. Another still life. Still life with bottle and lemons on a plate. Something really satisfying about still lives. So relaxing. I should draw a still life. Yeah. Really like the way he did the water there. See, that's what I love about Impressionism. Like, it's expressive and slightly abstract, but not so abstract that, you know, you can't see what exactly you're supposed to be looking at. Ugh, look at that. Like that, you can definitely tell that those are sunflowers. Or just the way he drew them. Oh, such texture and whatnot. There's texture and vibrancy. It's just really nice. Very nice to look at. Sorry. I could look at this stuff already. All the time. Yeah. Van Gogh had a thing for Japanese ukiyo-e art. Can't say I blame him. It's good stuff. That's actually a copy of another famous ukiyo-e picture. I think both of these are, really, yeah. Just in his own style. Even back then, fan art was popular. Well, fan art was common. Oh, wow, look at that. That's really cool. I really gotta read this whole book. Isn't that really cool to look at? Look at all the stippling he did in the background with all those little dots there. And dots there on the actual flower itself. I'll check this one out in just a second, but let's take a look at this black and white sketch. I think this was a friend of Van Gogh's, and like he helped him with a lot of stuff. And I think he was also a fan of ukiyo-e art, as you can see in the backgrounds there. I love it. It's so beautiful. Man had a thing for sunflowers. Well, man just had a thing for good art in general, you know? Two pictures, but just from two different sides of the river. Well, the same picture, but on two different sides of the river. Also, it looks like different times of season as well. Yep, this one was done in May. This one was done in August. Water. See, I try to be super realistic with my stuff, at least to the best of my abilities, but this just shows you that that's not necessarily always, you know, you don't always need to do that. Art's just good. Art's good stuff. I'm glad I'm an artist. Ooh. It feels like I go on break and all my stuff, well, I stopped streaming for a bit, like all my stuff wants to stop working. Like even the program that I used to record from my phone was giving me some trouble today. Is there a page missing here? Yeesh. I bought this book from a friend, And well, indirectly from a friend, I guess. It was just like, why the heck is there a page missing here? They must have really liked that picture. Yeesh, I wish I could have seen it. Let's take a look at this guy first. Sorry. See, Van Gogh didn't like to draw... what Van Gogh liked to draw was just everyday life and ordinary people around him. He didn't like to... I guess he didn't really draw... At least some of his stuff wasn't straight from his imagination, you know? But he drew everything. The good, the bad, the gorgeous, and the down and out. No, it's not that. Ugh. Man, look at that. Sorry, one sec. Those cufflinks. Nah. They don't look like it. I was thinking that his cufflinks, kind of looked like Carlos's cufflinks from the picture. Here, let me show you. Yeah, see, I thought his cufflinks kind of looked like Carlos's there, but they really don't. Man, gorgeous artwork, man. All-night cafe. See? He did not like drawing idyllic situations in perfect places. He drew things of reality. He drew things that maybe most people wouldn't like to acknowledge exists. What does this say? Okay, in the corner here it says, in my painting of the all-night cafe, I've tried to express the idea that the cafe is a place where one can ruin oneself, become crazy and criminal. Through the contrast of a delicate pink, blood red, and dark red, of mild Louis XV and Veronese green against the yellow-green and stark blue-green tones, All this in an atmosphere like the Devil's Inferno, and pale sulphurous yellow. I've tried to convey the sinister power of such a place. Huh. Laundry's done. Yeah, seriously. Man, this shows how good he really was. Just capturing this stuff. And see, I obsess over things like straight lines, but you can see that. Well, actually, he was actually pretty good at making straight lines himself. That was pretty straight. I can't get enough of him. Such good stuff. I'll be right back. I need to take care of the laundry real quick. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. Glad nothing terrible happened while I was gone. Another torn page. The heck? Yep. There's a picture missing here. Oh, great. One sec. Sorry, we're gonna check that other missing page. Yep. See? Over here it says 34. Over here it says 37. Who the heck tore the pages? Yeah, because I imagine this is page 46. This must have been page 47. So I imagine what was here was the colored version of this. You know that iconic painting of his. Like, come on, how are you just gonna do that? Oh, take a look at that. Take a look at that. I can't get enough of stuff like this. Sorry, I can't ever express that. Look at that. Again, you can kind of see it here, but it's just like the texture on in the field and on the grass, and in the rays of the sun. I've never seen a Van Gogh in person. I'd love to. Also, this music was a very good idea. You could even make drawing chairs cool. My goodness. Honestly, that's just the cool thing about art, man. Like, whatever you draw, as long as it's good. and it's actually based in reality. Maybe just constructed it well, and it'll be good. You know? That's what it takes. That's why people like still lives. It's just random stuff around the house. But when you take the time, when someone takes the time to draw it, it becomes beautiful, you know? I guess it just has to do with... It just has something to do with the human spirit or something like that. It's like humans just love it when they can see another human use their skills in such a great way. That's why we love art. That's why we love athletes. That's why we love music. Because it's just good to see. And we just love seeing humans using their God-given skills to the fullest, you know? Goodness gracious. I think this is when he was in the asylum. And he's just drawing pictures through his... through the window. Maybe. Oh, it's so good. And see, again, I say like anything, as long as it's set in reality and constructed well, is art, you know? Things like abstract art. And all this stuff made for shock value and whatnot, quote unquote art. It's garbage, you know? Like, art is stuff set in that truly exists, and that shows the beauty of God's world, you know? Or at least this just shows God's world and God's people. The things that we can find, like also like what Vincent Van Gogh here is doing. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh my gosh. I guess what I'm saying is, like, art needs to have a rhyme and a reason, you know? It can't just be a bunch of ink splatters on a canvas. And it can't just be created for shock value. Or it can't just be something bad, you know? At the end of the day, art just needs to be good. How do you make something good? Again, it needs to have a rhyme and a reason. It needs to look good, obviously. Whether that's realistically or with impressionism. Creating something that looks realistic, at least semi-realistic, with impressionistic techniques, then you're at least on the right path, you know? I'd love to see a Van Gogh someday. Just one, at least. In person, you know? Stuff forever. Eventually I want to get to my stuff. Just don't know if I don't show the whole thing. How my pages are. Yeah, we're nearly done, so. Yeah, nearly done, so we'll finish. That. Always sketched him out before we do the real thing. Makes sense, that's just what artists do. He never had any formal training, you know? That's why his art style is as avant-garde as it was. But darn, he could teach. He might not have been taught. But if he could have been a teacher if he wanted to. We'll get to that one in a bit. There was a darn soul watching this stream. Oh well. Starry Nights. Man, oh man. What a picture. What a masterpiece. I remember someone in my high school painted a mural of this in our school's, in our arts classes room. I think that was the first time I actually saw this picture. Man. It's so good. Such an amazing picture. I gotta watch Love and Vincent again. It was such a good movie. You know, it's funny. Like, so the popular theory is that, you know, he killed himself. But, I don't know. In Loving Vincent, they presented some evidence that showed that he might not have. So I'm just like, did you, and why? Did you do it? Or didn't you, Vincent? And the sad thing is, towards the end of it, at the time when he was getting ready to kill himself, he was at, what I hear is that he was actually starting to get popular too. His art was starting to take off around the time that he killed himself. So if he just hung in there a little longer, he could have made it. And he could have made so much more amazing art. He could have been recognized as the genius that he was. I guess that's just a lesson to all of us. Times are tough, and sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's worth it, but you gotta keep going. What was that verse? Weeping may come, weeping may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And the night may last for a long time, but the morning will come. I'm kind of just literally talking to myself. More ways than one. Seriously, I got it. I'm sorry. Again, that movie was so stinking good. Ah, the Good Samaritan. Yes. Sorry. Damn. Peasant woman with straw hat. Sorry, I keep saying it. I can't get enough. I have 3 of this dude's art books. Well, 3 art books from this guy. I'm just like, oh man. It's totally worth it. Because that other one looks better in my opinion. Okay, this is just going over the rest of his life. Definitely need to read this whole book one day. And yeah, definitely need to watch Loving Vincent again. Such a good art book. Definitely get yourself a Van Gogh art book if you don't have one. Alright, but now that's over, I was wanting to show you guys some of my stuff as well. I figured we could get started with one of my sketchbooks. I just wanted to show you guys just like my personal style, you know. The kind of stuff I like to draw. I drew this when I had I had this sketchbook when I was working like a job that sorry. When I had a lot of free time. I got this sketchbook when I had a job where I had a lot of downtime. So my bosses were perfectly fine with me just chilling out and doing kind of my own thing. So I bought a sketchbook at a Walmart nearby and just started drawing. What was that supposed to be? Darn. What? What are you? I don't remember. Tell me I wrote it down. back. That would have been smart. Darn it, I didn't. I forget which animal this is. I think it's native to Africa. I don't know. But it's just an animal that I had never heard of. Well, an animal I discovered when I was a kid, and I just thought was really cool. In fact, I think I remember making like a Sonic OC character based on this animal. As sad as that sounds. I liked it. That is an African bat-eared fox. Google, will you stop saying scan document, please? Because yeah. Perfect. Yo. I like drawing well, girls in uniforms. It's fine. Also like drawing birds. And specifically whenever I like to draw birds, I don't know, I like to draw them in this sort of scratchy ink style. I should find that. Show you guys. But I'll show you in a bit. Yeah, I like drawing birds like this. It's fun. I've done that since I was a kid. I'll show you guys the first drawing I've done of birds in this style later. I'm actually quite proud of. That. Some of you probably know. That's Tetsuya Nomura, the creator of Kingdom Hearts. He's actually a really big influence for me. So I really wanted to draw him. Yeah, I was just like, I really love his art style. He's always been like a huge inspiration for me. Like, my top 3 artists, I've told this before, my top 3 artists are Shigenori Sawajima, the artist for the Persona 3, 4, and 5. Hiroyuki Asada, the creator of Tegami Bachi. Letter B, that's what it's called in English. Tegami Bachi or Letter B. And Tetsuya Nomura. Not necessarily in that order, just because like it flips back and forth. I love Tetsuya Nomura's art style. There's like a Barnes & Nobles near me that has a Kingdom Hearts. Is it an Ultimania? I think it might be maybe an Ultimania. Something, but it just has a bunch of Kingdom Hearts pictures, and I need to get it, man. I'd also kill for that stupid Parasite Eve art book. I really want that. But more than anything, I just want a dedicated Tetsuya Nomura art book. Why doesn't he have a dedicated art book? Like, come on, man. Kingdom Hearts, Parasite Eve, Musashi, The World Ends With You, countless other games that he's worked on, and he doesn't have his own art book yet. Come on. Also, I don't know what happened there. You can kind of see there's a bit of pink there on his face. Also, yeah, whenever I get a chance, I try to draw realistically, just so I can, you know, it's important to draw realistically. It's good to practice, you know. That is actually Al Jarreau. Might not look the best. Might not be the most flattering picture of the man. I hope you're resting in peace, Al. I really do. I don't know the state of your soul. That's the thing. That's what it all comes down to. Anyway, I drew this picture of him from, there was like a... an interview he was having. Because I didn't just want to draw a stock photo of him that I could find from searching it on Google, you know. So I went to YouTube instead. And just searched for an interview. And there was a shot of him laughing. And I thought that would make a great picture. So I did. Kind of had to improvise. It was kind of a low resolution interview as well, so I kind of just had to do what I had to do. Heck, his teeth, I couldn't even see his teeth very well in the interview, so I had to find another picture of him and try to get a good picture of his teeth from there. I don't know what the point of this picture is, but I like it. I'm really actually quite proud of this one. Literally just before I started streaming, accidentally, you can see I creased the paper here. I'm so upset. I know, and this was a cheap Walmart sketchbook. Like, literally every single page has a little crease here in the corner. But darn it, I love this sketchbook, even with those flaws. But I didn't want this. This was preventable. But anyway, despite the fact that I ruined one of my favorite pictures, I'm actually quite happy with this. I really like the way she looks. She looks pretty cute, in my opinion. And I really like all the details that I put on the dragon there. Oh. I remember I met a guy once who, I took my grandfather to one of his doctors, and I was waiting in the lobby with everyone else, and just I brought something to draw with, and there was an older gentleman sitting next to me, and he just was asking me what I was drawing, and we just started having a conversation and talking and whatnot. He said he drew too, and the things that he loves to draw were cats and dragons. That was his thing, cats and dragons. I haven't forgotten that story. That's good. I hope he's still drawing. I hope he's all right. Shut up, Google. I don't need to scan the document. Yeah, I hope he's all right. I hope he's still drawing his cats and dragons. I need to draw a cat and a dragon just for something to remember him by. Oh, yeah, I want to show you guys that. That'd be good. Again, I really like stuff with one of the things I like is stuff with a 90s or 80s vibe. Because, I was born in the 90s and my parents raised me on stuff from the 80s, specifically music. It's just creating that kind of vibe. Also, I just love city pop, so. Man, how did it smudge that? I don't know how it smudged that. When I first drew this, it didn't smudge. Oh my gosh. See, as you can clearly see, when I was drawing in this picture originally, I was drawing with markers. And then I kept bleeding through the paper, as you can see. And that's when I learned that I hate markers. This is why I stick with colored pencils from now on. Well, eventually I'd get to sticking with just colored pencils. I like this picture. She kind of reminds me... She looks like an adult Chie Satonaka from Persona 4. Also, can you tell that... Whew, sorry. Also, can you tell that I like drawing women? I don't know. Well, at least in my opinion, they're a lot more fun to draw than men. I just like it. This is more, again, this is more my own personal style, more realistic proportions. Anime-ish face. Let's zoom in on that. And I think I've explained this before. The reason I like drawing stuff like that, like those peoples, is because of artists like Shigenori Soejima. He draws the, those pink areas in everyone's eyes, in every art, in every picture that he does. I just thought that looked really cool. So I wanted to incorporate that into my own style. But instead of stealing it right from him, I decided to just look at normal human eyes and try to draw something more like that, as opposed to his more anime-style eyes. Because again, a good artist borrows, a great artist steals. I love that quote. My art teacher in high school taught me that quote. That one's not finished. And this is Chikai. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Well, can't escape it now. Yeah, this is a character I created a while back. Actually, since it's come to this, show his character design too. Here are his concept sketches, and that's him. I think he actually looks quite cool. I wanted to create something with a very stylized silhouette. Took a lot of inspiration from guys like Naoto Oshima, the guy who designed Sonic the Hedgehog, actually. I really like his cartoony yet very Japanese style. I really like his stuff. I'd love a Naoto Oshima art book. Anyway, this is Chikayo Fukuda. That's the composer for basically every CyberConnect 2 game. CyberConnect 2 being the creators of the Dot Hack games, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja and Ultimate Ninja Storm games. Recently they've created Fuga Melodies of Steel. Stuff like that. And she's done the music for basically all of their games. I love her stuff. I really do. You can definitely tell it's her when you hear one of her songs. But it's just really good, man. I just really like her style. She's made the music for some of my favorite games. I love her. Anyway, that's all I want to show from this sketchbook. But I got another one here where I want to show you guys a couple more stuff. Let me show you this right here. Yeah, I'm quite proud of this one. This took a while to draw. Also, that bike is has a 1924 Bro Superior SS100. Yeah, 1924 Bro Superior SS100. And, anyway, as I was saying, so, something cool about the Bro Superior is, something I didn't even know before I drew this. Hermes, the bike in Kino's Journey, is also a Bro Superior. So it's just like, I thought that was actually quite cool. Because I hadn't watched Kino's Journey again at this point when I drew this picture. I just thought, I was just looking up cool motorcycles. And I found the Bro Superior SS100 and I thought it looked cool. But yeah, I guess I can say I've drawn Hermes from Kino's Journey. Yeah, I really like 90s anime art. Like, they put so much detail into the mechanical stuff, you know? So I really want to do something like that, where you can just look and see all the intricate parts of a machine. Also, I'm sure that if you have any knowledge of motorcycles, then this probably looks like a disaster to you. And obviously, of course, on top is a cute 90s style anime girl. I really like this. I'm really proud of this. All the light and darkness. Especially, I love the way the light looks. But just like all the shading and the lighting. And even the girl looks anatomically correct, which is not something I do well. Also, the fact that it's foreshortened, just, I'm really proud of this picture, I really am. I could look at it all day, but I won't subject you to that. Instead, let me show you one other picture. Remember when I said I really like 90s style anime art? Well, yeah, this is actually based off of a dream that I had when I was visiting family up north. This is just so I won't forget the dream, honestly. It was a pretty cool dream, honestly. Like, literally, it was literally like a 90s anime a 90s anime movie going on in my head. I think there are even black bars on the sides, like on the sides of my vision, you know? Yeah, that was good. But seriously, man, like, I remember after I had that dream, I think I went on to watch the Fatal Fury OVAs and the Fatal Fury movie, just because, like, I really wanted to. I love 90s anime style art, man. Like, stuff like, again, like the Fatal Fury movies and the OVA, the Street Fighter movie, the Street Fighter 2, the movie, and the Street Fighter Alpha movie. I love the 90s Street Fighter Alpha movie. It's so good. The Sonic the Hedgehog OVAs from the 90s. And G Gundam. Oh my gosh, G Gundam. Oh, so nostalgic. Heck, I even have a Slayers art book over there. And I really want to get into Slayers. For more reasons than one, honestly. One, because it's just 90s, and I love 90s anime. And two, because Cynthia Martinez the voice actress for Sora Nagino in Kaleidostar plays, what's her name, Lena? The main character of Slayers. So just hearing her voice again will be pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, for this picture in particular, I took a lot of influences. Like, I've kind of come up with my own anime art style, comprised of like a bunch of 90s anime artists that I really, really like. But like for this one, I took a lot of inspiration from a lot of different 90s, well, some different 90s anime. Like, obviously I looked at the Fatal Fury movies and OVA. Well, I really think that was probably Capcom art from the 90s as well. Ruri Araizumi, the artist for Slayers. Kia Asamiya, the artist for, what was it? Steam Detective. Stuff like that. And those are the kind of things I looked at when making this picture. And I think it came out really well. Again, 90s really had like this gorgeous attention to detail. Just so good. Recently I watched, really just a couple of days ago, I watched Otaku no Video, like that movie, well, really I guess OVA series, animated by Gainax, and made in the 90s. It's good. Man, like, 90s Gainax art was just something. As depressing as it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to watch Evangelion someday. I have the entire series over there. It's even the original ADV stuff. So, like, it has Spike Spencer's legendary rant at the end of it. So I have that. Glad about that. Yeah. That's more of my style of stuff. Again, I love this picture. It's so cool, in my opinion. Some more stuff of mine. I will show you this. Those of you who've actually seen my review of Sakura Wars, Shin Sakura Taisen, should recognize this person. This girl here is Mochizuki Azami. My favorite character from that game. I drew this like, well, let's see. Let me just, oh, there we go. Drew it in 10/01/2020. You probably can't read that. There you go. So yeah, drew it around that. I drew it. Well, finished it then. I'm actually really proud of it. I really like the way it looks. That's another 90s anime artist that I like, Kosuke Fujishima. He was the original artist for the Sakura Wars games, as well as the original artist for the Tales of games. At least one of the main artists for the Tales of games. He did the art for, I think he did Tales of... Did he do Tales of Xillia? I think he did Tales of Xillia. And he did the art for that Xbox game for the... for the Tales of game that was exclusive to the Xbox for a while. Tales of Vesperia, there it is, yeah. Yeah, I honestly really love his art style too. Like, one of his things is that he really loves drawing shiny hair. Very shiny hair. So, like, I tried to... Well, that's a technique of his that I've stolen. I really like putting that in my stuff. Like, if you remember that picture of Sora that I showed you earlier in the stream, yeah, you can see that, like, I've tried to incorporate that style into my style. I love it. I love the way it looks. So shiny and vibrant. If you don't know what that means, go play Shin Sakura Taisen. It's really good. Yeah. Really proud of this picture. Really like it a lot. Went through a lot of trial and error with this one. I think there were like 2 other attempts. Oh boy. Careful. Ah! Sorry, Matt, you're literally just looking at a wooden board right now. Let me show you some other stuff. That's something I drew at a art class I was taking a while back. I'm really proud of that. Alright, let me take it out of here. Yeah, I'm really proud of how this deer came out. You can see it there. I even tried to create hair by, like, erasing certain areas to, you know, simulate hair. I'm really proud of this picture. I really love it. Really should mark to which ones I wanted to show off. Sorry, I'll throw it over. I guess I really can show some of these. There's another, that's a mushroom from, sorry, I shouldn't have to tell you this stuff. The art should be able to speak for itself, you know? Yeah, but that's from that same art class. This was a practice sketch I did, like, forever ago. Just to get better at drawing faces in profile. Well, here's a picture I'm actually not finished with yet for that same art class. I really need to finish it, honestly. Just like the art, unfortunately, the art, I started taking the art classes in 2020. Well, in 2019. And then COVID happened, so it was canceled. Here's one I drew a while back. Just a lady in a old-timey dress. I quite like it. Here, let me show you this. I hope you can see it well. This picture picture is complicated, man. Like, it doesn't work well in the light. Like, I remember when I originally drew it, like, I had to keep darkening up some areas that aren't the bird, just so it'd stand out more, you know? Just kept darkening it over and over again, I think. What I remember, at least. So what's this supposed to be? So this is, okay. My family on my mother's side is Jamaican. So, I don't remember what bird that is, but that is the national bird of Jamaica. Alright, so let me look it up now and see. Jamaica. There it is. The red-billed... Is that what? Seriously? Okay. Yeah, the red-billed streamer tail. This is what it's saying. Yeah, the red-billed streamer tail, also known as the doctor bird. That's what that bird is. I just want something to draw. May connect me to my family on my mother's side a little more. That might be nice. Man, literally no one joined in. Like, come on, Micah. I was there for your stupid thing earlier today. Whatever. Okay, just wanted to make sure it's still working. I don't know why it looked okay. Yeah. I really do like drawing in a more realistic style. What else did I want to show you guys? Yeah, let me show you that other bird that I was talking about. Get up from here. Man, it's cramped back here. Boy. That's what happened. Here's what that. And this is a picture I drew years ago. Let's see. 6/15/13. 10 years ago. 20. Sorry, what? No, not 20 years ago. Thank God. I'm crazy. That looks like only Hey, Abigail! Didn't see you there. You must have just joined in. Yeah, check out earlier in the stream. I was showing off a bunch of my stuff. Yeah, this is a picture that I drew years ago. 10 years ago. This was the start of like drawing birds in this inky style that I'm really proud of. Are you not on the Discord? You could always hop in. I guess you must not be, right? Wish you could. Yeah, I was going through like a Van Gogh art book earlier, Now I'm just showing off some of the stuff I've drawn. Well, we don't want that. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of this stuff was drawn for like training and whatnot. Well, practice, I mean. Here's another picture from that art class that I told you guys about. Well, told everyone about, which you might not have heard, Abigail. Let's see. Yeah, I feel ready to show this off. I'm not sure if I've shown this off in another stream. This is a picture I drew on, like, a train trip that me and my mother were taking to visit my grandparents, her parents. I took that picture on, like, a old flip phone. Probably wasn't even 480p that the picture had. But I remember that picture and just like, I loved that picture, man. And the phone was definitely gonna die. Are you still there, Abigail? She might not be. But man, just like, I loved that picture, man. I think it was the wallpaper for the phone that I had. I just loved looking at it. It was such a good picture. Okay, cool. You are still here. Good. So yeah, I just do that. I thought it'd be... Well, I didn't... I knew the phone was gonna die soon eventually, so... I just drew the picture from the phone. At least to the best of my abilities. And I think it came out really well. I'm really proud of this picture. Also, because it looks so industrial, and because I was... Thank you. I think it's very nice, too. Also, because it's very industrial, and because I was just into Fooly Cooley at the time, I've called it a Fooly a Fooly sunset. There you go. A Fooly sunset. But I'm very proud of this one. Let's see. I drew it... February 2nd, 2016. Thanks. Yeah, shading in those clouds was an ordeal. See, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. That was so stupid. For whatever reason, okay, so like I drew these lines first, and then I drew the clouds segment by segment, as opposed to, I don't know, drawing all of the clouds first and then drawing the lines. That would have been so much smarter. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Yeah. Either way, it turned out well, so I'm happy with that. Show you another picture I'm very, very proud of. So, I've stated before that I really like Japanese city pop. And like this picture here is basically supposed to be the embodiment of that. Just like that season of, like, it's supposed to encapsulate that time of like growth, prosperity, and just, a love for the city. And of course, beautiful women. So that's what this picture is supposed to be about. I really like it. Top city pop song? Well, picking your favorite city pop song is like picking your favorite child, but for me, it's this one right here. Let me, That's called Loving You in Reversible Love by Etsuko Sai. It's a little, yeah, I know, it's kind of a mouthful of a title, but I love it. It's my favorite city pop song. It's so good. Man, now I want to listen to that. But it's like, I love that feeling that city pop expresses. Even though it is kind of, really is a very shallow time period. It was just all about materialism and whatnot. I don't know, but that's just like the romantic feelings of that time just, sing to me. And it doesn't hurt that, like, yeah. Alright, yeah, you'll enjoy it. Yeah, like, doesn't hurt that, like, again, my parents raised me on 80s, a lot of 80s, and even older songs. So, like, I love music like that. It reminds me of stuff of, like, going on road trips, and just gives me memories of times that I was never around for. And again, just gorgeous woman. And I'm really happy with how she looks, too, because she looks more realistic, especially with her shading. Well, because of her shading. I think she turned out really, really good. I think the background turned out good as well, you know? And like the light reflecting off the water. Like the city in the background. Looks strong, diverse. And her dress. I love it. I absolutely love it. Is that the last one I wanted to show off? Really happy with that. Really happy with how that turned out. I love this. That's such a good picture. Careful. And I think I've shown this picture off too. But, yeah. It's a nice, simple, small picture. I drew at the beginning of last year, as you can see. When I say small, I mean small. I really don't know why I decided to draw in such a small format. But, you know, it gives it its own thing. Makes it feel like a little diorama. Yeah, I know, right? I really like that song. I love it. Love me some city pop. Yeah, I really like how this picture turned out. Alright. So yeah, that's me, basically. Yeah. Obviously there's a lot more pictures I have, but I think that'll do for the most part. Yeah. But anyway, let's see. We're probably fixing to go soon, but before I do, let me show you guys something that I want to do next. I wouldn't want to just do an art stream and not show you guys what the next thing is. As fun as this has been, I definitely want to get back to I definitely want to do just casual art streams where I'm not doing like leading up to some major picture, and instead actually just, you know, just hanging out and drawing something that isn't major. But right now, I do have something to draw that is major. But let me show you some concepts. Well, one concept. What's this, you say? Well, you may not know. At least not off the top of your head. But this is what's going to be our next picture. And what is this? This is going to be Kaleido Star's 21st anniversary picture. Yep, we're not done drawing Kaleido Star just yet. I remember in the first thing, I saw the first stream recently, and I said like, something like, drawing a picture for Kaleido Star's 21st anniversary wouldn't be a bad idea. Kaleido Star would be old enough to drink. And I've kind of hung on to that since. And just thinking to myself, that'd be kind of nice. Just kind of cool seeing some of the guys from Kaleido Star just sitting around for a drink. Everyone should be old, well, at least a good amount of people should be old enough to drink now. So let's just show them doing that. So yeah, this is gonna be our next picture. That'll be fun. It'll just be a bunch of characters hanging out, some of whom weren't even in the 20th anniversary picture. So it'll be cool to draw some people that I've never drawn before. It's not too many, obviously, but just some of my more favorite side characters, and some more of the main cast. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna draw, like, there are still some Kaleido Star characters who would still be too young to drink, you know? So I wouldn't want to include them in this picture. But yeah, it's gonna be, Sora, Ken, Mia, May, Anna, Dio, if you remember him, Donna, Kate and Jerry. Okay, well, like for this picture, this is more of the older cast. I imagine this will be after they're all 21 and they're allowed to drink. That's the main point of this. Okay, that's the main gist of this picture. I thought something like that would be cool, and like it's kind of like not exactly fisheye lens, but just like I guess fisheye lens really, because it's like, or I don't know. Thank you. And like you can see some of the city in the background, and a car passing by, trees, because it's kind of like a Florida-ish state, or California. And you can see Kaleido Stage there in the background. So yeah, this is going to be our next picture. And this one, I actually want to finish on Kaleido Star's birthday, which is April 4th. So I have a little over 2 months. I drew that last one in 3 months. So, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That's why I really have been wanting to stream lately, just so I can announce this idea so I can start on it. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Abigail. I really need it. But yeah, that is going to be our next mission. But for now, I'm tired, and I got stuff I need to do tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. See you later, Abigail. Thanks for joining in. But yeah. There we go. That's gonna be our next mission. And I am honestly super excited for it. I missed streaming, man. I really did. It was so much fun. I learned a lot. I got to hang out with my friends. And I got to archive all these memories on YouTube. So, I'm looking forward to doing it again. And I hope you all will look forward to doing it and watching it with me. But, until then, you all have a good night.